former Trump advisor, Roger Stone, said the most delusional, that's the word for it, the most delusional thing I've heard in a long time. And let's remember, this guy served as a close campaign advisor to Donald Trump and was very much of an ally. And Trump very much cared about his opinion. And maybe that is why Trump made so many strange decisions during his presidency, or we should say his campaign, because that's the role that Roger Stone filled. Look at what he gets asked about on some show, who knows what this is, and then the theory he floats about what's going on with the Biden White House.
We've been talking about many things. You were some months ago on, I think it was Elijah Streams, talking about, when somebody says he's become a Christian, there's levels. When you're talking about the supernatural, there are a lot of people that go, oh, I don't know, that sounds weird to me. You were talking about something extraordinary, and I just love you to touch on that subject, because
Sure.
it's at least very interesting.
I think that there has that a portal, a demonic portal, opened above the White House.
I'll continue because he's going to explain. A demonic portal, he believes, has opened above the White House. This isn't some random person we grabbed off the street. This is someone who is intimately involved in the decision-making and campaigning of Donald Trump and a close ally to him for some time. This is Eric Metaxas or something, who's doing the interview.
Around the time that the Bidens moved in. This was brought to my attention by a Christian who lives in North Florida, who sent me a bunch of photographs and a bunch of documents, and also some notations in the Bible about portals. And I was like, okay, sure, okay, appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, I mean, you should start out by being skeptical
I
and
was
saying
extremely
that
skeptical.
sounds insane to me.
Exactly what I did.
But please continue.
So I was skeptical about it, but I looked at the photos, and you can also, there's a live cam where you can actually see in real time, and there does appear to be something, above the White House.
Something inexplicable.
Well, at first you say, well, maybe it's a reflection, or maybe it's an aerostat balloon. Maybe there's a logical. So I called a police officer I know, works in Arlington, it's a friend of mine, and I said, look, do me a favor, would you go down and check this out? He said, are you out of your mind? I said, no, just humor me. Go down there and check it out and call me back and tell me what you see.
Right.
And take photos. And he called me back about 2.5 hours later, and he said, you're not going to believe this, but there's definitely something there. And it's there, he said, other people were there photographing it. One man called and said, you can see it day or night. It's like a smudge in the sky. It almost looks like a cloud that doesn't move. But when you zoom in on it with a telephonic lens, it's swirling like a cauldron.
Now, wait a minute. So this is like, what, 8 months ago?
Yes.
Okay. I guess we'll stop it there because this whole clip is far too long to listen to with this, but a demonic portal opened when Biden got in the White House, above the White House. That, I guess, is a belief so common that he's claiming people were, they're taking pictures of it. Wow. That's disturbing. I really think we need to, I know we talk about this all the time, it's such a long-term journey, but we need to focus on starting very young, investing in our education system so that people know how to critically think their way out of theories like this, right? Because once you're his age, you don't have a great chance of pulling someone out who has a mush brain that would latch on to that, a demonic portal opening above the White House. But if you can teach people and give specifically children, so when they grow up and are adults, the critical thinking tools in school so that they wouldn't even have a chance of falling into that because they would understand there's countless explanations for why something might look weird. There's so many things in life, in the world, that will just, that looks weird. I promise it's not a demonic portal. But next time I'm in DC, I will go and check out what they're talking about. So dang wild. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before any of the clips are uploaded to YouTube, plus get a full extra show every single Saturday, you can do so by going to patreon.com/Luke Beasley. That's patreon.com/Luke Beasley, and there's a link in the description.